It's an all-out brawl. Newt rising, Santorum falling, a Huntsman surprise. The New Hampshire primaries are just hours away. What will happen? All of the analyzing you could want here on the Teen Conservative Flash. From an undisclosed location somewhere in the United States and maybe in California, I'm the Teen Conservative. This is the first edition of Flash, so thanks for being here, there, or wherever you are. Now, we'll get right to the political mess right after I give you a quick tour of the site. As in all websites, there is a homepage. What some other sites don't have are superpowers. I'm pretty sure they don't have that. My internet's being a little slow right now, so we'll start with the liberal radar. This will help us pick up any ridiculous things liberals are doing. I mean, there's a lot of them, so we'll be able to pick up a lot of ridiculous things very often. Then, there's the mainstream media shield. This will protect us from the occasional misfire from the media elite. I mean, only occasionally do they misfire. My vote vision will help us look into the future and give us the ability to predict who will come out on top. And a very important tool, my ad goggles. Find the best or worst ads from campaigns there. And last, the debate decoder. Some of the debates are very well complicated to understand, especially when people are speaking a different language. What? There, you will find who I think won each of the debates. Alright, enough with the fun stuff. Let's get down to business. And by business, I mean New Hampshire. It's the first in the nation primary. Just a week ago, we saw former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney win or lose, or whatever you think an 8-vote victory is. What? But whatever you think, I think New Hampshire could be a surprise. Look at the latest polls. There seems to be a new poll every 5 minutes these days, so I'll use the latest one in the Real Clear Politics average. That Real Clear Politics average gives us an average. Let's take a gander. The latest poll is from WMUR in New Hampshire. Romney is leading. Gasp! Gasp! He leads by 24 points over Texas Representative Ron Paul, who comes in at 17, and his left eyebrow comes in at 16. But that's a different story. We're getting off track. Back on track. Former Utah Governor Jon Huntsman is tied with former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum at 11, which is surprising since nobody had heard of Huntsman since his Mandarin-speaking tendencies trended on Twitter. Some people are saying Huntsman is experiencing the next surge in the polls like every other non-Romney has. I mean, the Santorum surge happened at just the right time in Iowa. Is this the right time for Huntsman? Probably not. Will we see him drop out of New Hampshire? Probably. But before we forget, let's take a gander in a different direction. The RCP average. Romney is at 38.5. Gasp! Paul at about 20. Huntsman tied with Santorum at 11.5, and former House Speaker Newt Gingrich 2 points behind, with Texas Governor Rick Perry at 1. Interesting enough, Ron Paul's right eyebrow is polling above Rick Perry as we speak. So what do all these numbers mean? I think Romney will win. What? Excuse my other voice. Yes, I think Romney will win in New Hampshire tomorrow. Huntsman will drop out because a weak third will not do too well in the next primary of South Carolina. So what about Santorum? If he places fourth, that will not translate into any momentum heading into South Carolina. And I mean any momentum. That leaves Newt. Could he go super nasty Newt in South Carolina? It is possible. Could he win in South Carolina? Probably not. South Carolina will tell us 3 things. 1. Will Mitt Romney be able to win and become the inevitable nominee? 2. Will one of the other candidates pick up enough steam to win and become the non-Romney? And 3.
And what's the third one there? Let's see.
I leave you with one last thing today. The White House is crumbling before our eyes. I mean, just today, the Chief of Staff, Bill Daley, resigned unexpectedly. And you must ask, was this really about family? I think not. The President is in trouble. You may look at the current lineup of GOP potentials and think, who are these people? I will tell you, they are not Obama. Think about it. What? I'm the Teen Conservative. 2012 is a go.